I'm literally just sitting here, literally taking in the entire view. You see that? That's Boston, all the way out there. I'm all the way up here. I'm all the way up here in Malden. I had to take the Orange Line to Oak Grove, which is the last stop. Had to do a little bit of walking. Had to literally walk up a hill. But other than that, just sitting right here. Got a bag right here behind me. Just taking in this view while also getting hit in the damn face with all these random ass flies. But the main part of this is basically telling y'all how to turn fear into power or strength or ability to avoid or to be immune to fear or anything that's going to end up stopping you in life, period. And to tell y'all the truth, I don't really have an expertise style description and or explanation for y'all about it, but I am going to end up giving y'all my best explanation I have on it. Now, it is actually kind of hard to say it or how to put it, but anyone can literally turn fear into power. Like, I literally wear a shirt that says "Turn Fear into Power." I'm not wearing the shirt, but I do have a shirt that says "Turn Fear into Power," because what fear is just in general just being scared about or just getting extremely anxious that something wrong is about to happen and that it would be completely out of your control. But however, sometimes the way how some people would put it, that's not the case. You can literally turn your own anxiety and or fear into strength, power, ability, encouragement, just by believing in yourself, really. This is my description of it, or my explanation on how to put it, is just by believing in yourself. If you just let fear get the better of you, then it's going to end up killing all of your strength, all of your encouragement, all of your determination, all of your how would they say it? It will also kill off your expectations of the future. But that's literally what fear can literally do. And if you end up thinking about it the wrong way, then it's going to end up eating you up completely. And that's not going to be a good look for some people, so. But yeah, it's literally just to believe in yourself. Anything in life can literally happen with just a snap of a finger or the blink of an eye. Because literally anything can literally happen. So, because only you can make it happen. Only you and you alone. You can't always depend on other people to make your decisions for you, because it's your life. And the more that you let other people make those decisions for you, you ain't going to see what you're going to get going forward. And that's going to somehow end up increasing your fear. Because whenever you see someone doing these stuff for you, you kind of get a little anxious because you don't know the end result, or you won't know the outcome it will have once it's done and over with. So in life, it's all about you just being independent not always depending on other people. And I'm sorry to say this, but I'm pretty sure most people would agree with me. Some people might not agree. But as soon as you come into this world, you do have only two people you depend on, and that's your parents. But as soon as you get up to that age, like at least around 21 or over, you can't really depend on your parents anymore. I'm literally sad to say, but I was told this before. I'm not saying this because I want to. I was told this. Either I was told this or I may have heard someone say it. But once you get up to that age, you can't depend on your parents anymore to do stuff for you. Because they're supposed to give you guidance and the knowledge of how to do all this stuff. And the more that you keep depending on them, the more slower that it'll get, and it'll end up increasing your anxiety and or fear about life, because you may never know where you're going to be in life if you still keep depending on certain people. So, and those people including your parents too. Like I'm still like that a little, sadly, even though I don't have my mom anymore, unfortunately, but I still got my dad, my older sister, my older brother. But I'm already close to becoming an independent person. Once I get my ID, because that's literally the only thing I'm trying to get, once I get that, I'm actually all set. I really don't really have to depend on anyone anymore, really. Unless if I literally need to, if it's like urgent, then yeah. But other than that, if I have my ID or like a bank account or something, for me to have like a bank card or something, once I have those two, I'm all set, and I already know what to do from there. I'm literally going straight for my permit, get my license, and that will be it. I'm not depending on no one anymore, unless if it's urgent. But other than that, I'm cool. But this is what people literally can't do. You would end up getting something that you've been wanting, but you still want to depend on people to do it for you. But this is your life that we're talking about. Like, again, once you get up to that age, you should no longer depend on any more people. Well, like I said, aside from your parents, you still can depend on them. Even if you was to be like 20, 21, or whatever, or at least like around, like, I won't say at least between 18 and 21 years old, I guess you still can depend on your mom and dad to a degree. But once they help you get certain stuff ready for you to get on your feet, to live your life to the fullest, they are going to tell you that you can't depend on them anymore. They're just going to be there for you if you just need guidance, or if you have questions you want answered or whatever. And then that will be it. But like I said, they're no longer going to help you. And guess what? This is what some people fear. They fear that if they end up being more independent, they feel like they're not going to get anywhere in life. And this is where the fear turns into power comes in. Because just because you're depending on other people doesn't mean that it's bringing you in the direction that your life should be going on. In order for your life to go in a direction where you want it to go, you have to be dependent for your damn self. That is it. But most people can't do that. Now, like I said, I'm semi like that, but not really. Because I know that at the end of the day, I'm not always going to depend on someone to basically do my shit for me. So like I said, this is where the fear comes in. You know, people don't want to be independent, because they fear that they're going to end up screwing something up, and then their life is just going to go end up down the damn toilet. But obviously, when you really, really think about it, and when you really think about the whole fear, the whole thing about turning fear into power, if you really start thinking about fear in that type of perspective, then you can actually give yourself more strength and encouragement to be more independent. And like I keep saying over and over again, that's where the fear turns into power type wording comes in. You know, you gotta turn your fear into power. That fear is obviously... there was a bug flying in my face. Basically, I just looked up online saying that fear is what makes the decisions for you. But I also read about it, and it said that fear can also tell you what your weaknesses are. And once you hear those weaknesses, you can actually turn those into strength by literally just avoiding them, or whatever you do to avoid stuff like that. Just go right ahead and do it. Like, people can easily avoid shit like that, but it's crazy. Like, I really do not know any expertise way of describing it, but the way how life is situated now, a lot of people want to be dependent rather than independent, and that's not how life wants you to be, or that's not how God wants you to be. He created you to live an independent life. Once you get up to that age limit, once you get up to like 21, 22, or at least 21 over, and you have everything you ever wanted to start your life and get you up on your feet, then you gotta be independent. So it is what it is, but I already know where my life's gonna be from now on, and I know for a fact that I'm not gonna depend on too many people. So of course, yes, I'm gonna still ask questions or ask for guidance, but other than that, I'm not trying to ask for anybody's help. And I'm not gonna have anyone do my shit for me, because otherwise it's just gonna make a completely different outcome. And that's really it. But yeah, I've literally been sitting here for about a good 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It's a really nice view. Like, I remember I did a video here before. Yeah, but I really feel like my camera quality is literally bad right now. Because I don't know if I told y'all, but I recently lost this phone recently. Yeah, I actually lost this phone that I'm holding right now. I literally lost it recently, and ever since it has not been acting right since. So, but yeah, I just thought I would tell y'all that. Obviously, turn fear into power. It is literally possible to do that. You just have to think about fear the positive way, about how you can avoid stuff like that and make you more stronger, more independent, more immune to stuff like this. And hopefully it should bring y'all back hopefully it should actually give you a much better understanding on how to deal with fear or anxiety, because fear and anxiety is literally the same thing. When you're scared, you get extremely anxious and whatnot. So, but yeah. So always just think about that, and hopefully that should change your life permanently. Otherwise, you really can't see yourself getting no damn where if you don't end up thinking about it. If you don't end up thinking about it like that. So, like I said, I was told about this stuff before, and I also did a little bit of looking up on Google and all that. I searched it up, and they said a lot of stuff about turning fear into power, or how to avoid certain obstacles like that. So nothing can literally get in your way. So I already told y'all, I really don't have an expertise way of describing it, but I literally just gave y'all the best explanation I had. Whether it literally involved me, fuck, dumbass flies. This is like I said before, I got rudely interrupted by a damn fly. So yeah, I just gave y'all my best explanation that I could. You know, like I said, if it sounded like I was repeating myself, then I do apologize. But like I said, I couldn't think of a proper or professional way of saying it, but I just said it the best way I could. Hopefully most or some of y'all understood or picked up on it. So like I said, this is stuff that y'all can look up on the internet too and see what they say about it, because this is serious shit. So obviously when people don't look into certain life lessons like that, then their lives ain't gonna go in the right direction. So it's really important that you research some stuff like this, so that way it can give you a much better understanding about how to become more independent, how to avoid certain stuff in life that's going to end up throwing you off, or that's going to end up making you believe that nothing good is going to come from out of it. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I got for y'all today. So, like I said, if I did repeat myself in any of this, then I do apologize, but I couldn't find any professional way of describing it. So, this is just my personal way of saying it. So, you know, like if I had like another phone, or if I had my laptop on me, I would have easily looked up this stuff for y'all, and I would have said all of it in my own words. But I explained it the best way I could. So hopefully some of you get it and understood it. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all today. You know, hopefully y'all enjoyed. This is the last view. Sun's going down. Make sure you like it up if any of y'all did. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Alright?